Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm going to do a little review on these NYX Buttermelt products. I have a bronzer and I have a blush, so we're going to try these out today. So I've already done most of my makeup. We're just getting ready to go into bronzer and blush. So let's go ahead and start with bronzer because my face is so ashy. So this is the bronzer in Butter Than You. This does have a really nice chocolatey smell, and this is described as a deep, rich, warm neutral. This is the blush shade I picked up, and this is called Back and Butter, and it's described as a deep rose red shade. I don't know if you guys can see, it does have kind of like a sheen to it. They do look pretty good. I'm just gonna swatch, and those are the shades. I feel like the bronzer looks a little bit warm and not as deep as it looks in the pan, but I guess we'll see when we apply it. I don't know much about the product, but considering it says buttermelt, I'm assuming it's gonna melt into the skin like butter. I feel like out of all the blushes, this one would complement me more and I'll get more use out of, and this one is the deeper shade of the bronzers, so I just gravitated towards this. I feel like the shade itself kind of gave me a bit of a Figment by Fenty vibe, so I just went ahead and grabbed this. So yeah, let's stop yapping and let's try these out. They do retail, this one retails for $9.99 I believe, and this one retails for $8.99. I'm going to read out the description on the blush. It says it weighs 5 grams, so you get 5 grams of product. It's finely milled powder that glides over cheeks and the high points of the face with a seamless sweep of cream formula, leaving a natural matte but glowy finish in its wake. Buttery by name and nature, it's also enriched with a nourishing blend of mango, almond and shea butters to grant skin a subtle sheen. Plus, it's a fade and transfer resistant too. Okay. And let's try this out. I'm really excited because I haven't had a new bronzer in a while. So let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna put my brush in. Okay. It already looks very blushy. And go in. As I'm applying it, it does look very warm. And because I'm applying it like a bronzer, it's quite low. Usually my blush, I like it to be higher, so automatically I've kind of my placement's a bit off, but it definitely gives a bit more of a blush. For sure this is giving blush. Look at it. I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit on this side now because that is way too low of a placement, but it's definitely giving blush. It's very pretty. As far as the shade, I definitely would wear this as a powder blush by itself, but it does not look like this. I guess it doesn't come out the same as it looks. As far as the finish, it has a really nice sheen to it. It's not too glowy where it feels like highlighter, especially because I didn't use a cream blush underneath. Sometimes with powder blushes, you can find that it looks a little bit dry and you'll want to run to put on setting spray just to get everything situated, but this one has a nice little sheen to it, which is cute. So yeah, but definitely not a bronzer at all. But I'm going to go on this side and go with the other shade. This was a really pretty blush, very nice, but now I feel like they both look so similar. We are going to fix this up and get it to look even, because right now I feel like I'm looking crazy. But the blush is very pretty, very pigmented, applied smoothly. Again, I feel like the same as the bronzer, it has a nice sheen to it, not dry at all. On the hand, it looks completely different, but on the skin it almost looks very similar. This one is deeper visibly, but this one it kind of looks the same. I'm not gonna lie, they look really similar. I'm looking a little bit crazy because I've just put my powder down. I'm going to go in with my bronzer, but today I'm going to use my Pat McGrath Bronzer Mahogany. This is a much more neutral bronzer, and since I've gone in with quite warm face products, I kind of want to neutralize it. So I'm going to use this bronzer and just kind of come up underneath here and just neutralize it a little bit. I remember when I first got this, I didn't love it, but now it's so handy. I'm pretty happy with that now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap this. Okay guys, so I just finished off my makeup. I added some powders and stuff like that, so I feel like I have muted down the blush quite a little bit, but overall, my overall thoughts, I genuinely feel like these are both blushes on me. I kind of muted down my blush a little bit just because I have blue eyeshadow. I don't want to do too much with the blush, you know, but my overall thoughts on these blushes are very pigmented, very nice products in terms of the formula, very nice. Now, do I feel like this is a bronzer? No, I feel like this is a blush. The pigmentation is very nice and these are some nice colors. I'm just a bit disappointed because I was looking for a bronzer and ended up with a blush. So it's just kind of like a mixed vibe, because it's like it's not what I was going for. But in terms of the formula and how they look on the skin are really, really nice. I love that I was able to kind of play about with the pigmentation when it was on, because when I first put this on I was a bit like, okay, jump scare, because I was applying the blush in my bronzer like area. Once I went in with my Pat McGrath bronzer and kind of shed it out, it blended in really nicely. It wasn't stubborn, it wasn't staying there and not being blended. So with this I feel like if you put on too much you can kind of have a little way to work with, which I do like, because sometimes blushes, like, you might apply a bit too much and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck with it, like what can I do, should I wipe it off? But with this it's nice to know that if you make a little mistake you can kind of work with it, so that's good. Very blendable. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about it. I'm just a bit disappointed because I was looking forward to a new bronzer, but come to find out it was another blush. But really cute blush shades. I will continue to use them, of course. Packaging is really, really nice. I feel like the opening is a bit difficult for me. I don't know if it's because I've got long nails, but it's a little bit of a thing to open it for me. But yeah, I feel like you get quite a lot of product as well, like 5 grams for a blush, because these are blushes now. It's quite a lot, and for the price point, I mean, $8.99, $9.99, I think it's pretty good. So yeah, that is my little mini review on these NYX Buttermelt products. I hope NYX do come out with maybe more shades or more cooler shades, just because I think the idea and the concept is so good. It's just that they kind of missed the mark, and I feel like a lot of these brands, when it comes to bronzer for deep skin tones, they just go straight to warm. But give us them cool tones, them neutral tones, like give us a little bit of that to, like, you know, not make it come off as a blush. So yeah, that is my review on these NYX Buttermelt bronzer and blush. If you guys have any, let me know, okay? If you guys have other shades and you like them, let me know, because I'm open to trying a bit more. But yeah, that is my review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a nice thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. If you guys have any requests, please let me know. And yeah, see you guys soon.